There is nothing wrong with your television set. Do not attempt to adjust the picture. We are controlling transmission. We will control the horizontal. We will control the vertical. We can change the focus to a soft blur or sharpen it to crystal clarity. For the next hour, sit quietly and we will control all that you see and hear. You are about to participate in a great adventure. You are about to experience the awe and mystery which reaches from the inner mind to the outer limits.
It is, but we can make it later. I'm sorry. We're all going now.
Hey,
My God. I never watched. Did you know?
It's journalism.
what's your major?
Well, I'm PS journalism with a minor in geography and popular culture.
A minor in what? Geography?
Sure.
What, you can read a map? And you'll be done in 4 years?
About 9.
9.
I'm a med school student.
Oh, yeah.
I'll be done in 9.
All right.
Are you starting now?
Yes.
Oh, I've been working this whole time.
Nora's
right.
going to tell her favorite.
Nora can tell. Oh, you don't need the intro there. What's your
I'd like to
story?
have everyone in here know my Aunt Sherry story,
No, I don't. It's not an Aunt Sherry story.
but we need to have one. Let's get the crowds coming.
Nora.
Get them in here.
Nora.
My favorite aunt and uncle.
Tell your Uncle Tim's story.
Okay. When I was about in, I'll say the 8th grade, I got a little phone call one night. It's Uncle Tim. Aunt Sherry's out of town for the weekend, and Uncle Tim calls and says, Nora, I'm frantic. I need a polka partner. I'm like, polka partner? I am in 8th grade. Like, I know how to polka. So we go to downtown Cleveland.
St. Stanislaus.
Stanislaus. We're in downtown Cleveland, polka dancing with these 90-year-olds. And the whole time, we are just going 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3.
Well, that's but that's as high as these text tunes count, though.
So I'm polka dancing with Uncle Tim so we can learn how to do it for whose wedding is it?
Well, it was for the Slovenians. They learned from Slovenia.
That's why he's a good dancer. He probably ran by abilities.
Randy's dad's wedding.
So the moral of the story is Uncle Tim and I learned how to polka dance in real life.
You still know how?
Yes, we still know how.
Oom-pa-pa. 1, 2, 3.
And we can have a little round around the room.
1, 2, 3.
Let's hear the Aunt Sherry
Okay,
story.
you're done.
No, shh. Can we turn off the camera? Everyone in here.
Nora.
Wait. We're gonna tell a little Aunt Sherry story.
Stop. No.
We're gonna even it out.
Tell me what it is.
You'll be okay. We're gonna even things out since we're all gonna embarrass Uncle Tim tonight. We're gonna tell a little Aunt Sherry story. When I was about 5 years old, we're down at a Huff Bakery. And I'm with Aunt Sherry, and she's wearing this big wraparound yellow thing. And she's ordering at the counter, you know, ordering away. And I'm like, Aunt Sherry, just hold on, Nora, yelling. Yelling.
Her typical mean self.
Hold on, Nora. And I'm like, Aunt Sherry, I must have, Aunt Sherry, Aunt Sherry. And she's like, will you wait? I'm almost done ordering. Will you wait? And finally I said, Aunt Sherry, your skirt's on the floor. I told you it was true. You're done.
You hit that, it says REC.
Yeah.
Tim and Sherry got married when I was in 7th grade. And actually, before they got married, we moved into the house. The next day they got married. They moved into the house across the street.
Now it comes out.
Now, my dad likes to sleep where it's cold. Sherry likes it when it's hot. And so one morning at breakfast, he just mentions to her, he's like, God, you have that electric blanket on. It was so hot last night. She says, oh, I'll turn it down or whatever. And I went upstairs, I looked, their electric blanket has separate remote controls. And so I switched them. So the next morning, we're down there eating breakfast away. Just down there, and he says, God dang, how high did you have that thing on? He slept on the floor that night. Meanwhile, she's so cold that she keeps cranking hers up. It must not be working. I was so cold last night. This went on for a week. He decided finally to switch sides of the bed because that's the way the remotes were. But for a whole week, I laughed every day, just literally and yelling at each other about the heat of the bed.
Okay, I'll tell a real one then. No, I don't know. I think I was about like in 7th or 8th grade. And my dad, unfortunately, I think told my Uncle Tim that I was a pretty good softball player. Probably over-exaggerated it. So he's got a tournament team he has. So he gets me, and I don't live in Drexel. So all these girls from Drexel, he's like, we need somebody good to play shortstop. So he was expecting someone who could actually catch the ball. So I'm playing shortstop and not doing that well. He's getting a little frustrated. Finally, I miss this ball right in the middle. He's like, that's it. The right fielder can play as well as in the middle of the game in front of it. And I don't know if you know a lot about sports. The right fielder is usually the worst player on the whole team. This poor girl, she was more upset than me. I was like all pouty, but fine, I'm going to play. Put me out in the right field. Takes the poor right fielder in the middle of the game, makes her play shortstop. She was like shaking the poor girl. All the pressure was out.
I don't remember.
Yeah, it happened. And there I was, supposedly in the ringer, standing out in right field for the rest of the game. Believe it or not, I still played with him again. You don't remember that? No.
Is that over in Seven Hills?
Yeah, that's when you had the tournament. And Suzanne played on the team. I don't
That's a
think.
good story in itself, how Keith threw the ball in from the outfield for Suzanne to catch.
Yeah, that could be Suzanne's story. I don't think I was asked back to play next year.
You won the championship here too.
Oh, see, I should have told that story. Made
With your
myself
father
look good.
coaching. With your father.
Oh, that's it. He was probably much gentler on me. Thank you.
It was pretty.
Play basketball at the Coliseum every Sunday morning. We were playing one day, and my brother, Eric, was on the other team, different team than you. Well, he was cherry picking. He wouldn't play defense, stay down. No, that was at the Coliseum. Wasn't playing defense, would sag back and get easy baskets. Well, one time he did. Uncle Tim just started screaming, fish! Fish, he's fishing for baskets. Fishing for baskets. To this day, we still call him the fish.
I know. He has turned into the fish. That's all
He
we
is the
call
fish.
him. We have you to thank.
Yeah,
We
one
love
day.
that name.
Thank you to thank for his nickname. I'm sure he'll thank you. I'm sure he'd thank you for that.
He likes it. No.
He
We
answers
love
to
it. We love it.
We love it. We
Even
love
Nick
it.
calls him Uncle Fish now.
Yes, even Nicholas calls him Uncle Fish.
So thank you.
Do you remember when we were the mixed couples league at Thunder Heights? We had only 10 people on the team. And you were making a play at the girl coming in the home plate. And the girl, the umpire said you missed her. So the next time, the same girl came down third base, coming into the plate, and you turned around to the umpire and said, see, you hit the girl, she fell down, and her husband came out swinging. There was a brawl. And Keith got thrown out of the game.
That's right.
And they couldn't figure out what the other, and her husband got thrown out. And they couldn't figure out who the other person was. It was Keith, but they didn't know it was him. So then Keith had to pitch and play short. He had to run from pitch and play short. And we did win that game, Tim.
And the woman was pregnant too, right?
But we didn't know that at the time.
I didn't know either.
Didn't we get thrown out of the lake?
Not that year, next year.
Nah, they never let anybody like
This happened probably.
Speak up.
This happened probably 2 years ago
when I turned 40.
All right. 39.
And we were up in Canada. It was my 40th birthday. And no power, no electricity, but we had lots of booze. And Sherry didn't know how to swim. Do you remember almost drowning her, holding her head under the
I saved your life, man.
Witnesses here that says that you tried to kill your wife then.
You jumped on my head. You did.
Well, weren't they dancing? They
They were
danced right off the dock?
dancing.
The guy's up into the dock.
That's
I didn't know how to poke it that time. That wouldn't happen today.
And Sherry
I learned how
says,
since then.
you said to Sherry, here, help me out of the water. And you pulled her into the water.
You pulled her in and you held her head
That's right.
underwater. You tried to kill her.
Like you survived.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that's my Tim story.
Thank you.
Very good.
That guy can tell a lot of stuff.
Where do we start? Let's just watch what you say.
You made shoot over this, you know.
Why should he?
I have to start from the beginning, and I've told so many people this, and Tim and I over the years have told everybody, we went to kindergarten together. So we go back that far. And we went through all 12 years at Drexel as classmates. A lot of great times together. The one's Al's going to help me with this part. But anyway, one story that I will have to tell, and we all know Tim is a competitive guy, and if you want to win any kind of contest, you want Tim on your side. You don't want to play against him because he's a heck of a competitor. This tells you what kind of a competitor he is. This happened in the 6th grade. We went through from kindergarten through the 4th grade. We were at the one middle school in the center of Drexel. The 5th grade, we went to Highland Drive. Then from the 6th to the 12th grade, we were back at that school, the middle school, and we graduated the second half of our senior year. We moved up to this, which is now the middle school here, but the junior high. Anyway, this was the 6th grade. We're back at that building there at in the center of Drexel. And our teacher was Mr. Hager at that time, and he liked contests and so forth. We'd always go out and play baseball and things a lot. So he has this contest where we're going to take a cracker and put it in our mouth, and you had to eat this cracker, and the first person that could whistle won the contest. Well, if you ever tried that, go home and try it sometime. That is really tough. So here's Tim. And we're all lined up in the back of the classroom. We put that cracker in, next thing, boy, Tim just sprays that thing all over. But he was the first one to whistle. But he won the contest. Then, we graduated from high school. Tim went out west. I was out in Colorado, and Kent was first born, and saw him as a baby, and spent a short time with him out there in Colorado, and we moved on then, and eventually ended up back here in Drexel together. So, and here we're still having good times together. What a great friend. I can't say more. If anybody ever asked for a friend, it's Tim Klotnick. He's the one.
Very good.
Well, now we got another.
It's a long story.
You gotta just help me.
Well, that's what he's thinking.
You gotta help me where these started. I was in on this, but I don't remember where we got the hits to begin with. Where did they come from the beginning? Do you remember?
I think I got them in a garage sale.
All right.
And Tim loved him.
So Tim's got them in the garage somewhere, and
Yeah, because we got her that corner cabin. Where's it?
Out there.
Out there. As a present. Next time.
and he sees these heads, and Tim says, "Hey, he's got this
Those heads over by Tim.
great idea."
Nice picture.
You have to hold them, Tim.
She has a gun.
Two of my former students.
Still like Michael White.
That's your regular students.
So Tim decides we got to put these over at Al's somewhere where he'll be surprised to see them, and what better place than put them in the lake? So we're going to put them in the lake, but they had to be just high enough so they looked like maybe they were swimming or in the water there. So we put them on these spikes, and this started probably at midnight. And it's 2 o'clock in the morning, and we're back there trying to put these things in. Well, we got them on these stakes, and we couldn't get them in the water. I just couldn't get them far enough out of it. So and I don't know what time of the year this was, but it was cold. I know it was cold. But the only answer was to get in that water with these sticks. And I'm not going in that water, but Tim's going to do this right. So he strips down to nothing there. Goes out in that water with these poles and gets these things stuck out in the water. So they're just right up to the right level there. So Al says that the dogs are
Dogs thought we had invaders. They were barking the next morning.
But when Tim told the story, it was Bob that was skinny dipping.
I wasn't in that.
They are caught
Uncle Timmy did it on the day we were having the pig roast. Like 30 million people are coming over and there's these heads in them. No one can get them out.
But we knew where they came from.
And we also know where they belong.
They ended up back in their proper place. Later they got back into your house.
That's right.
In the cupboard.
That's right.
Then we can put them in the backyard.
I don't know. Why not? They come in either corner in this room. Oh, thank you, Bob.
Good job.
Great story when I was chasing
great
this
story.
Don't distract me now.
He lost it.
Nora, get Ken.
So we went up to Muscat Island.
Nora,
Yeah.
get Ken.
Thank you. Bye.
We went to Muscat Island. We arrived there like Saturday afternoon, Saturday evening, whatever. And of course, we had a lot of refreshments with us, right? And Tim's in it pretty hard, you know. So the next day he's hungover. He's laying on one of the beds over there. You know, and he doesn't have a stitch of clothes on. He says, man, I got a hangover. I gotta get out there. He goes on the dock, he's laying on the dock, not a stitch of clothes. We always took pictures of him there.
We did.
Yeah. There's another time we were playing in Brecksville, and Ben McGee, he had a what do you call it, a Christian tournament at the end of the year. We had teams from Youngstown and St. Barrow, you know. And before the game, we used to stand around home plate. We all held hands and prayed every, you know. Well, the game starts, all right. Otis gets upset about something, you know. Then Timmy gets upset about something. But about the fifth inning, we had about 3 brawls. He just got thrown out. I don't think we ever finished the game. There's another time we played in Tremont League years ago. And Timmy had this wooden bat. That thing was like almost like a war club, you know, Knicks and everything on it. Yeah, I think he bet like about 789 or something like that. He's a champion of the league, you know. But anyways, like Bob said, he's very competitive, you know. And whenever he had a problem winning the basketball or whatever, you know. Last year he played with the Legends team at the K-State basketball tournament. He came out probably three cracked ribs or something. He says, these guys are killing me, they're killing me. But he doesn't tell you anything about the times. He dished it out. So we had a lot of fun. But Tim's been probably playing leagues now, what, about 30 years or so? He's the second oldest member, I think, in the league.
Arm's tired.
So, basketball and softball, he's always been on the side. So we always had a lot of fun.
We're going to have some more, too.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, I think I was in the 4th grade. We were playing basketball in downtown Cleveland.
Dad got together a basketball team every year. Get Scott Roth, Brian Beamer. We're in the championship game. I think we're up by about 6 points. I'm throwing the ball in. I get behind. Throw it. Hits the back of the backboard, flies out. My dad stands up. He's screaming. What the hell are you doing? So next possession, I get back there to throw it in balance. But hit the backboard again. My dad takes his glasses, throws them down on the basketball court. They shatter everywhere. And I didn't take the ball out after that.
Tim would never do that, right? Oh, that's very interesting.
I remember that.
But we did win the game.
Oh, you sort of had a loaded lineup, didn't you? Beamer and Scott Rod and a few others.
Kids were only like
The kids you picked up.
grade, 12.
No.
The kids you picked up.
Two of the kids that were playing went to East Tech. That's how they were cheating. 12 and under tournament.
I know Scott Rod went to East Tech.
The first year we played, we won a tournament, and we lost 44-4.
I had 2 of those points.
So I think, 3 years later, 2 years later, we won back-to-back. So
That was the AAU.
Great.
Yeah.
And Tim saved his glasses, right?
yeah. And there's those big black thick ones. You wouldn't think they'd break. Of course, he always said, they would come back in style, and now you look at the sunglasses he used to always wear, and that's what all the kids are wearing. And he switched glasses.
What can there be?
Oh, secrets are coming out now.
Oh, boy, that's sad face.
Oh, secrets coming out now.
Get comfortable now. The one thing that I was reminded of, and very, very happy that I was reminded of this at the skating dinner, was a time that I was dating Kent, and we were sitting
He
on
caught
the
you?
we were sitting on the swing outside.
Don't tell him that. More.
We're sitting on
They know.
Oh, we want to hear it. And Tim came home late at night. I don't know where from, but obviously he had been guzzling something a lot because he decided that he had to relieve himself right there. You know what? You'll be more embarrassed when my kids get to watch this tape in 20 years. But I married your son anyhow.
Yeah.
I don't know why. Congratulations.
Yep. Mine's not about sports. It's not about what Lori said. But there was a time when my husband wanted to borrow your truck. And I said, no. Or he said, no, I'm not borrowing anybody's truck. He said, we needed to pick up something down in the Amish country, and it wouldn't fit in the car. And so I said, well, why don't you ask Tim? Lori said it's okay. I'm not going to borrow it. And I said, oh, go ahead. So he did. And he took you were very nice and said, yes, you can take it. And he took the truck down there. When he came back, he came in the house and he said, don't ever ask me to borrow somebody's truck or anything again, because a stone had hit the windshield and broken it. But Tim was fine with that. I mean, he didn't, if he was mad, he didn't show that he was mad. But Jim
He didn't
was
break his
so
glasses?
upset. You were very nice and you just said, oh, it's all right. He says, it's not that brand new or anything, so we really appreciate it.
I don't get it. It's not funny.
Where's the punchline?
Well, I'll go back to the sports and the losing your temper theme, okay?
All right, I was going to tell the story about when we were kids, what good fathers you and my dad were. 5 kids under the age of 10, okay, from 10 to 5 to 10 years old, and these 2 would have softball practice. Go, kids, see ya, we're going to practice. And our piano teacher probably, to this day, hates you for that. Because we dropped water balloons. So this is more of a story about us. And they didn't know about it for quite a few years after that. So anyway, that was more of a story about us. Yeah, well, you did. But I actually do have a sports story. Do you remember the Klodnick Family Tavern? Had a family softball team. We still have t-shirts, yeah. Had a family softball team. We named it the Klodnick Tavern.
Why?
So that you could go out drinking.
Because you were embarrassed. You had to put a
Had to
tavern
have
on
a
the
tavern
end
on
of
the-
it, because
right.
everybody's got a tavern.
Right. All right, Kurt has to help me if I tell this one wrong. But we playing co-ed softball, and I think you were playing shortstop.
I always played catcher.
Was that at home? All right.
Played catcher.
Or someone came running home. You tried to tag him, and the ump didn't see it, and he called him safe.
That's the same one.
All right. No, same story.
Yeah.
Exact same
Let's
story.
see. Let's hear your version of the same story.
You called the runner safe. So the next time someone's coming home, it's a woman this time.
He's got a cracked rib.
I'm sorry. That's how that girl felt. And looks at the ump. Did you see it that time? As the poor woman's like laying.
And was she pregnant?
Was she pregnant?
Yeah, she was. She was pregnant too.
And her husband was coming out
And her
of
husband was a little bit upset.
there. To say the least, yeah. Yeah, she was there too,
Yeah.
Well, you know, most of them were losing your temper stories that we had.
John's talking about. But I got 2 or 3 stories. I think one of them's kind of cute. You can figure out which one is cute. Before Tim met Sherry, he and I went out, and Agnes went out to a relatively nice restaurant at that point. And it was a step above that. But, and they had just invented quiche at that point. And the quiche is spelled, in case, you know, I didn't know it either, but it's Q-U-I-C-E.
No.
Q-U-I-C-H-E. Right, well, you know how to spell it. Well, Tim didn't know how to spell it either.
You know, he's only teaching
And there was kind of an attractive waitress that came by, and was serving us. And so Agnes and I ordered, and Tim looked at the waitress and said, "I'd like a $4.95 quickie." That's a true story.
Quiche, quickie.
Then I have 2 other stories that have to do with softball. A few people have said you're competitive, and I've got to agree with that. There's no question there. One of them has to do with the time. Well, I only knew you for about a year, I think, and we were playing with Tresillo at that time. And Tresillo didn't really have a very good team, except they had you and me and a few other guys. John.
Not a good team at all.
But you and I were doing okay that year. We were both batting around 500. But anyway, we got to the 7th inning of the game, and we were losing like 6-4, something like that. And I think it's between us that scored all 4 runs. Somehow like driven in or scored the runs, and we didn't have much faith in the rest of the team. We were batting 4th and 5th in the last inning. And you and I sat down next to each other, and you said, you know, how are we going to win this game? And I said, well, I don't know, we need some help. You know, one of those first 3 guys got to get on base. And then either I got in a home run or you got in a home run. If I hit a home run, it's a tie game. So I decided to sacrifice myself, and I would hit a single and win that game, or get on base and leave it up to you to hit a home run. Now, Tim has never hit a ball over the fence, probably never has in his life. No. But he did figure a way out, and he sliced one down the right field line, and it kind of hit the sideline, and Tim got a home run. Son of a gun, he rounded the bases. Everybody jumped around Tim and said what a hero he was, and Tim never once said it was my plan. I told you what to do.
There you are. Hey, at least you could pull the rest of the team.
Well, we did win that game. Tim hit a home run.
And where were you two guys?
And then there was another one.
I was probably pitching.
About 7 years later, 7 or 8 years later, and Kurt had a part of this story here. You know, I was coaching in Pony League. Tim was coaching in Pony League too. And we were opposing coaches that night. And this is a story really to show you how gracious Tim is, because he let me go home a winner that night. I think by the third inning, Tim's team was winning like 18-3, you know. And then in the fourth inning, Kurt got up to base and hit a home run. Well, he hit a line drive to center field that we played into a home run. It turned into a home run. Except Kurt missed third base.
No, I did not.
By 2 feet on either side. He wasn't even close.
We looked at each other
It
when it was
wasn't
coming
even
around that
close.
base.
And Tim was coaching third base at the time also, you know. And I was sitting there, and it was obvious he missed it, you know. So I had my pitcher, went after Kurt, crossed home plate. I had my pitcher appeal to third, and the umpire saw it, you know. He wasn't blind, so he saw it also. Called Kurt out, and Tim did not take it very gracefully. So he's winning 18-3 at this point, but he called my parents all kinds of things. And he went up and down the line and list. Finally, I had to prevail on the umpire to, for the sake of everyone else in the stands, to get this guy out of here. It isn't right. This is little league baseball, and it isn't right for a guy to talk like that. So he made Tim leave the ball field. But that wasn't enough, because Tim was sitting in the stands, and he still couldn't contain himself at this point. Well, anyway, Tim was finally removed from the ballpark. My team lost 24-3, but I went home thinking I was a winner. I beat Tim for that night.
The umpire was Doug Foltz.
That's right.
And we went over to his house after the game.
And Tim went to Foltz's house. That's the thing, right? Yeah. Well, it's been fun. Well, it's not over. It's ain't right.
Still working. Nice story.
Shot anyway. Thanks, buddy, for all the good memories and coming into our life when your boys were young, and we could be a part of, family.
That's great.
It was. And we always knew when to come to dinner. He was at the door, usually with a sad face. 1 or 2 children with him, or all 3, Yeah. But that was good. We welcomed you. You were like our brother, And then the best thing in your life came along, Sherry. And she became your cook, and you didn't see her for dinner. Well, we've been talking about baseball, and I don't know what other sport. But Tim had one favorite sport. He just loved this game. And any time it was being held, he was sure to be a participant. All right? The egg toss. At Geauga Lake, we would always play in the egg toss. Phil and I would be a part of it. And Tim, were you a partner one year?
No, I got the phys ed.
That was it. You said it.
And then I got the phys ed teacher.
Jane
Virtue to be his partner.
Oh, well, one year you didn't want to play, so Meredith Geary said she'd be his partner. Well, of course, no one can beat the Hastings. At least it's very difficult. We won at least 3 or 4. And then when you had one of your last picnics at this house across the street, we won, you know. Did you ever wish I were your partner?
So I did it one time with Jane Birch. That was the only time.
Yeah, I remember that. Was it always boy, girl, boy, girl?
Yeah. Well, other people in Brexit cheat.
Did we cheat?
No.
Good. We played
Then
well.
we had hard-boiled eggs.
You didn't know I was good.
Stagwitz played with his brother one year.
Oh, and they won. Oh.
They finally won when we quit playing.
Well, anyway, you saw that I was an athlete, didn't you?
In that.
So as your gift, I didn't bring it wrapped, but I've had this picture for years, and it was the Meredith, Gary, Tim Klodnick partnership in this. Well, of course, the Hastings won again. And we won 2 cases of beer. I'm going to pass this around. You look at Tim's face. And Meredith, look at Phil and my face, you know, but really look at Tim's face. And I'll pass it around. One other thing, we enjoyed the Turkey Bowl with all of you for what, over 20 years? Yeah, standing around the fire, watching our heroes play, get wet, slide in the mud and the snow and everything. So, Kent, Kurt, and Keith, thanks for the memory with that. We had to give it up after we moved from the big house. So we have a lot of memories, and it would take all night to go through them, but thanks for the friendship.
Well, I guess I can come up with one story maybe. That,
At least one, right?
At least one. With
If we did every
I guess with the people here thinking with the term frugal applied to them. Remember the old Pee Wee football days? Bob and Tim and I coached for a number of years, and we did have practice. And after practice, we'd come back to Tim's house a lot. And I was always at Tim's house. I guess it was kind of the meeting place. And you know, we usually have popcorn, and a lot of times we have some whiskey. What always impressed me that, you know, pretty often Tim would pull out this bottle of Crown Royal. I thought, man,
A lifetime supply.
this frugal guy that I know, well, we're drinking Crown Royal all the time. Son of a gun. One day, he didn't know I was coming in. And what do I find? Seagram 7.
Fill up the Crown Royal.
Break it all.
And so that, you know, I'm not sure I use the term frugal anymore. That's it.
Yeah, very good, sir.
And, no, he's got to say, because he told us that at the bar that one night.
Oh,
Remember
that's
that one?
hilarious.
Going to the graveyard. Tell him that one.
Took the shortcut.
About 10 years later.
No.
He remembers that.
I all heard it.
No, they guys heard it. They haven't heard it. No, a lot of people have it.
When I was a little kid, the 3rd, 4th grade, I used to go, it used to cost a nickel. A nickel to catch the bus here in Brexville, go to the Willow Theater, 14 cents to go to the movie, and a nickel back. Bob Everett lives up on Highland Drive. His father's a doctor. He had some bucks. I lived down there on Stadium Drive. Bob Everett, they had Coca-Cola. You know, they were only like 6-ounce bottles. And he had potato chips. I didn't have potato chips. I didn't have Coca-Cola. I had lemonade and popcorn, which I like. Still like it today. But that's what I had. Well, but I like to have a Coke and some potato chips once in a while. So Bob Everett and I would go to the movie quite often. They had a Monday, Sunday, Monday, a Tuesday, Wednesday, and then they had a Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So we'd go down and we'd walk up to a high school, what used to be the high school in those days. And he'd walk on home and I'd go across 82 and go home. Sometimes he'd say, you know, you want to come up and have a Coke. Now, that's a long ways up. It's almost a mile, right? But it'd be worth it to get a Coke. It's a thing, just, boy, you just didn't get that very often. So I'd hope he'd ask me every once in a while. And one night he asked me to come on up. Sure, so, you know, I went up and had a Coke and some potato chips with his mother. And finally my mother called and said, hey, you know, it's Tim up there yet, because she knew. So I started coming home. I had to go home. So as I was coming home down Highland Drive, now, if you're not familiar with Brecksville, you're kind of neat. You get to a certain point on Highland Drive where Laddie Papp lives there, a little bit past, the cemetery comes into play. And I can go all the way down to the high school, which used to be a high school, make a left and go down Stadium Drive and go home. I could do that if I wanted to. Or I could just cut over the cemetery, and then that's where 82 used to be. Well, I guess 82 is still there, sorry. And there used to be a path, and boom, I'd be right home. So I decided to do that. You know, it is pitch dark, you know, or it's not pitch dark, but it's plenty dark. And so as I head on over, lo and behold, there's going to be someone died, Cassidy Funeral Home, I think it is. You know, used to bury people there, right where the post office is, and with a funeral house there. And someone was getting buried the next day. Well, you know, when they bury somebody, the day before, the city workers come out and dig a hole. Well, you know how deep that hole is. Right? And that's how deep it is. So when I'm cutting over, I don't, boom, I go right into that hole. I'm down in there. Somersault in there and everything. Come out there.
You can't get out.
And I'm trying to get out of there. You know, I hit that thing and I'm trying to, my hands just get up there and get my finger and I slip right, I just couldn't get out. I couldn't. I tried and I tried. And finally, you know, your senses come to you. You know, you're sweating and everything, but finally it comes to, well, I mean, I know what's happening here. They're digging a hole, someone's getting buried. I've seen it before. Well, they're going to come around tomorrow and bury somebody, they're going to find me. I mean, I really, you know, okay, I wasn't scared anymore. So I just sat down back at the end of the hole and just sat down and go to sleep. What was I going to do? Well, you know, as this is happening, I don't show up. My mother gets worried and she calls up Mrs. Everett. Where's Tim? And Tim left, and, you know, and so my father starts out from the house, and Bob starts out from his house, and they're going to meet, or Wayne and Bob, and then they get down there to that point, and it really wasn't Wayne Everett. It was Bob Everett.
You tell me it was Wayne.
I know, it was his brother, Bob. She didn't know his brother. So it was his brother, Bob. And Bob gets to that point, and Bob starts thinking the same thing. Well, you know, maybe he cut over, because Bob knows the shortcut down to my house. So he starts too. He starts taking the shortcut. Well, as he's taking the shortcut, what does he do? And I see him, I'm sitting there, I mean, he startles me, he falls in, and I see him fall in. And he's doing the same thing, he's trying to jump out, he's my size. If you know him, we're about the same exact size, he's trying to jump up, he can't get out. And I says, hey Bob, and boom! But did you didn't know Bob? Bob was in my class. Wayne was 2 years older.
He ran out here to hurry.
And I went to Wayne over my glasses.
I could see that somebody
He knew the story.
Well, wait a minute, on the story, how'd you get out of the hole?
You pull them out.
Got my father. My father was about up that same night. And Bob coming and running to my father. My father said,
Hey, Bob, man.
Bob's shaking. I wasn't there, but my father said, he's shaking. You know, You know, it's coming up this time too. Who you gonna give your ticket to? The tournament.
My wife already told me. Who you think?
Well, you're going.
For Saturday night? For Saturday?
What about Thursday?
I don't care about Thursday. I would be Saturday. though.
Well, that's pretty good, because guess who's got my ticket?
Who? Lenore?
Allison.
Allison?
Mm-hmm.
How'd she get
I gave it to her. I don't know if I gave it to her, but she has it. But anyway, the reason why I'm telling about this is one of the most enjoyable times we have is when we go to these basketball tournament games, okay? The first time we went, it was Tim, I, my son Eric, and Kent. And Eric and Kent had a ball because what do you think they did the whole time on this trip? They made fun of us. That's right, he's absolutely right. They picked on us the whole time. Every time we mispronounced a word, Kent made sure we pronounced it correct. Every time we did something, oh, they just picked on us, all right? But Tim is driving. He's driving along, and we're about an hour or two. I think we are in Indiana. It must be an hour outside of Indianapolis, because this is where the tournament is. And guess what he does? He says, we're not running out of gas. And he's right, because that car just stops right there. Okay. Now, there's him, and there's me, and our two sons, and they say, you ran out of gas. Who's supposed to get the gas? Well, Tim has to go get it. So he gets out of the car, and he starts walking up the road. And some people pick him up. Oh, Eric came up. Eric come with you?
Yeah, Eric.
Okay, you came out and ran up with you. All right. Ken and I still in the car. All right. Some people picked him up. All right, Tim goes to, these people were real nice. They took him to the gas station. They got him the gas. They went up to, they came back, drove back down the interstate to the next interchange, came back down around, dropped us off. Tim filled the car with gas, and we're now driving down the road. And Tim says, those people are going to the basketball game too. Okay, he says, they're going to go watch Delaware play. And the University of Delaware was in that basketball tournament. And he says, they're going to go watch Delaware too. And then all of a sudden, Kent says, when did they get their tickets? And Tim says, well, they got their tickets the same time we did, which is something like 6 months ahead of time. And then Kent then brings up the thing, well, how did they know that the University of Delaware was playing in Indianapolis? Because they don't tell these teams where they're going to play 6 months ahead, they tell them a week ahead. And we're trying to figure out, how did these people know that the University of Delaware was going to play at Indianapolis? And then all of a sudden it dawned on them. It was not Delaware,
The state.
the state, but it was Delaware, the county Delaware, Ohio. That's right, Ohio Wesleyan. People were from there.
I just drove by that actually and pointed it out to Larry Sivick and told him the same thing.
Same story, all right. So I'll tell you what, Eric and Kent, they enjoyed that story tremendous.
Here, I thought you were going to say there were two angels that got freaked you up and took you down.
They were angels, they took them there. They were really nice people. They were.
We're going on a trip, and I says to Klodnik, I said, we're getting on this now. I want you to take care of these young guys. I says, make sure they don't cause no trouble and everything else. And he says, no problem. He said, there won't be a problem. So he's sitting up in the front. I'm sitting like in the middle, and all of a sudden these kids start carrying hands in the back of the bus. So I walk up front and I says, hey Tim, I says, kids are kind of acting up, go back there. He says, I'll take care of you. I come back there, and he goes back there, and everything's quiet for a while. So I come back there, he's sitting there with all these kids with beers. Each one of them young kids had a beer, and he had a beer, and they're over there sitting. I said, no wonder they're quiet. Give them all a beer the same.
Dave was one of them. Dave was one of them.
Well, but they didn't cause no trouble after that. They were as quiet as could be.
30 and over league in Brexville, right? This was years ago. And we had like 5, 6 guys on the team. And ready to start the game, and we're short, player. So Keith's over, right?
No, it's Kent.
Kent. So anyway, he says, well, we'll put Kent in. Kent can play, we won't forfeit the game. So I said, are you sure he's old enough? He says, yeah, he's old enough, no problem at all.
We were playing, had a guy 6'10", Mark Wagner.
Wagner, yeah.
He played for House State a couple of years.
And the best part about it is we beat them at the game, and then afterwards we stopped at Chippewa or whatever it is. And the guy who questioned says, Tim, is that really your son? He was 30 and over? Well, Tim says, well, I'm 42 years old. He got married at 12. It's a true story.
Don't even
Well, when I was naming about the filming now, okay, about the 5th grade, he wanted a bacon, lettuce, and tomato sandwich, and he'd say, please, would you make it for me? I'd learn how to make the bacon on the grill, because we had a grill on the top of a stove. It's kind of neat. So I do that for him. And I remember one night he was going to make some brownies, kind of nice, and I was looking forward to it. So I was in the kitchen, and I can remember we cracked the eggs, and we had this great big stainless steel bowl, and a wooden spoon. He was mixing it, and all of a sudden I said something about, I can't wait to have those brownies, and he goes, and he spits in the bowl. And I never ate them.
That's the cookies.
And then the other thing I remember was during Skip's graduation party. Well, no, it wasn't during the graduation party, but I remember we had chickens in the backyard. And I guess it was from Miss Sutherland, the 2nd grade teacher at Highland Drive. We used to have the chicks in the incubator, and then my dad, for some reason, ended up bringing them home, and so we grew these nice chickens. And then my dad
He used to sit on a clothesline.
the clothesline in the back. Yeah, in the back.
Sit there for hours.
And then my dad, I remember it was kind of cool outside. It must have been in the fall. And my dad was going to knock them out and cut their heads off, chop their heads off. And I didn't want to watch. And I was in the bedroom. I didn't want to watch. But Tim came, picked me up, shoved me over to the back window, and he made me watch as my dad was killing the chickens. And it was just like you might imagine. There was a tree stump there, wasn't there? And he stunned them on the head, and then he just got their heads off. I didn't eat chicken for a couple of years after that. So those are my 2 stories. It's a nice story.
Those were pet chickens.
Pet chickens. Right, but he did spit, let me tell you. Yeah, right.
I don't think I did.
Many vacations. And you had what, this yellow bomber, Buick Skylark. My dad decides we're going up to Canada. I want to stop at Niagara Falls.